Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Yokai Watch 3 Let's Play. Before I get myself all into the episode, right now we have the Nomad Brothers here. I just went and did a little bit of some off-record talking to them, and it seems like they do need a specialized food before we go and finish off with their said little mission that has been happening out here so far, known as the high-end sushi. Now, we can't really head on into the sushi mart right now at this moment in time, because we still have those key quests that we are still doing. Even from the last episode, we were starting off within those key quests, so we have to go and finish off with them, and I'm pretty certain that by the time that we are done with everything here of these said key quests, we should at least be able to go and meet up with the actual owner of the said sushi place and hopefully help out with the Nomad Brothers. But for right now, here in this episode for today, well, you guys are going to be guessing it here, we have a repeat boss fights that are going to be happening, and oh, how lovely is this going to be, because I'm not a big fan of Hoaxy Cozy, and I'm not really a big fan of that Slacker Jack guy as well too, and we are going to have to face off with both of them. Now, I'm not going to go and show you guys every single type of fight that we are going to be heading on into with these said boss battles, because if you've already seen from the past videos from before during our way of Sparkopolis with Haley Ann or Slash Silver that was happening from there, and even during the time that we also were continuing out with Silver during our way of Slacker Jack's mission that was happening from before, well, we've already went and showed you guys about exactly how those battles are done, but I don't really need to go out of my way to show it to you guys. But the only one thing that is somewhat of a change within these boss battles is that you actually do have the Yokai Blaster. Now, if you do have a certain amount of good enough Yokai, kind of like what I have with a lot of S ranking Yokai and A ranking Yokai, well, within the way of how that is going to work within these boss battles here, you really shouldn't have that much of a tough time with them. So, at least for, like, right now, within the way of how this episode is going to be, at least we're doing pretty fine for so far, because now, since we already went and battled out with Hoaxy Cozy the first time within this year of the repeat battle, now we're going to have to go and do this for a third time. Yes, this is going to be the third time that we're going to have to battle out with Hoaxy Cozy here. It seems like level 5 really wants to go out of their way to make sure that you go and do a whole bunch of repeat boss battles within here. Now, I think the only reason why that I think we have these boss battles right now is because of Nate, and as well too, because like since we do have Nate alongside with us, we never really got to see Nate within these two boss battles, so maybe that's why they just wanted to just go and add it here for no apparent reason. But anyways, within these two videos for today, not only are we just going to be just doing out here of Yokai Watch 3, but we are of course going to be continuing onwards with some more of what the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play is going to be happening. Currently right now, the bathhouse has been completed. We are now finished and done with that. We rescued out with Kanji. Now we are going to be continuing onwards with just some more other little free roaming side stuff, doing some social linking, building up our characters as far as we go, and at some point we will have to go and reach on into the next Midnight channel, figure out who the next victim is going to be happening from there, and hopefully we can go and try to help him out as best as we can, or her as best as we can for our time for that situation there. But anyways, we did get our Mega EXP Orb like always, because I'm never going to be able to pick one up, but hey, that's fine. But so far, there's only just 2 more quests, but we are going to take the other one as well, too. We are going to have to go about with Slacker Jack, so this is going to be the mission right here. Team Up Time, Menace Edition. So we're going to have to go and help out with Sure Kenny and also with Eraser out here. Just be careful, the Yokai Mafia is still kind of lurking around, because they will chase on after you, even though that you're trying to, like, head back to, like, try to heal up or anything. But oh boy, if you guys remember the Slacker Jack battle, well, this guy here in particular does have that really annoying force field that happens, and even if you want to try to even set up with your ultimate moves, this man will immediately go and switch back to his force fields again, and it just makes things so annoying. But at least the good thing here is that having the Yokai Blaster, you can just go and use that and use it heavily around out here within this fight, because that's going to be your biggest save and grace out here for this. Because most of the time, just doing attacking, this man's going to basically inspirit you, and your your partners that are going to happen are basically attack each other. So you really can't go and do anything. So you have to heavily rely on the actual Yokai Blaster for this one. But anyways, we went and did it, and it's all said and done. And I'm happy that we went and done this. No more Slacker Jack, and now we can go and move off into the next one. I hopefully hope that within the last of these key quest missions, we don't ever have to go and face off within our boss battle, because I am done with all of that for right now. Well, just in, well, 1 week other time, there is going to be, one more Raw, and then I think there's one more SmackDown, and then after that, it's got Money in the Bank that's going to happen on Saturday, which I'm going to be down there and, checking that out. And, I'm really excited to see what is going to be happening within these last 2 other episodes between Raw and SmackDown. Hopefully it's going to be good so far. I did see that there is some other new Money in the Bank qualifier winners that have been showing up there. I know that Tiffany Stroud was one of them that I just went and saw. Now, I just went and checked out with Friday Night SmackDown, so I know that I already kind of went and gave off my my things about that from that current episode. And so, yeah, so pretty excited to see what's going to happen from there. But here we go, got ourselves with the Eraser battle, and already got ourselves with the Shuriken battle. Now, this battle here, I'm going to just go and keep everything as where, well, for where it is for right now, because like, this battle is really not all that too entirely bad. It's not, like, bad as, like, compared to, like, how these 2 other boss battles were, but at least it's, like, somewhat a little bit easier. Now, I think you guys have seen that Eraser battle from the last time. He was actually somebody that was actually located all the way back over at that Haunted Mansion area. But with Shuriken here, we never really went and saw him before. I know that we actually do have the pre-form of this guy, I'm pretty certain, from one of our medallions here. I think his name is like Nunchucky, I think. We already have him, because I know that we needed that type of yokai to at least try to get ourselves with a specialized yokai from all of that. So, wow, look at that. Our yokai blasters don't have to be knocking out with Shuriken out there pretty soon. Oh no, we got it spirited, but not to worry, that's not much of a big idea. Like, even so far, like, during the time of the different battles that have been happening within this episode, we do have like quite a bit of some healers, because like we have our special legendary yokai. We have, of course, with Eggalency, and we also do have Shadow Venok. So, majority of that one particular battle, I think it was the Slackerjack fight, or it was Hoaxy Coatsy, but I used all 3 of those guys, and they were just healing up all my teams, like, from left, right, and center, so I was happy about that. I didn't have to waste off, like, too much amount of my healing items, which is always a pretty good saving thing as well. Yeah, if you have, like, really good healers, then you don't have to go out of your way to waste off on too much of your items. So it seems like these 2 guys have been stopped to fight right now here in this way. Alright, so off they go, and I'm pretty sure that this is already a job well done in our part. Yep, so Team Up Time Menace Edition has now finally been completed, so very good there. And since we are getting ourselves closer to the end of this episode, I guess we should probably go and do the outro as well too here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode for today. See you in the next one for Yokai Wars 3. We got ourselves just one more key quest to go, and then after, once we're all said and done with that, we can go and continue onwards with the main story and figure out what else is going to happen within our way of Chapter 9. So anyways, with that being said, I might see you guys then, and peace.